Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver, and welcome to September, apparently. When did that happen? So, funny story. Funny story. I did not sleep very well last week, so yesterday, I, was just hanging out with some friends, and then I was like, you know what? I should go to bed, early, quote unquote. Early being, still an unreasonable time. So I just went to bed. And I woke up, and then I was like, oh yeah, videos, recordings, very funny. So thankfully, the member series that were, like, selected, those are still on track. And I have some good news, is that this week, Plunger and I are going to start recording Limbo of the Lost. So, you know, something, forget reality, a surrender to your darkest dreams. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. So the members series will probably start on, I'm thinking, the weekend, and then the Limbo of the Lost probably October. Because, like, I don't want to, because Plunger and I lining up our schedules to do recordings is, like, I'm thinking Mizuki. Not that Mizuki has anything to do with us lining up our recording schedules. But essentially, is, like, we line up a recording session, or schedules, we record for maybe an hour or two, and we get a couple episodes, and then it's like, you know, 3 weeks later. So we're gonna try to do like a backlog, and then October is a thematically appropriate month to start uploading a little bit of Limbo as a treat. So one of the member games, the Pathless, is gonna be finished way before the other member game, which is the Final Fantasy one. But and then we should be starting 3 series basically like weekend / next week. So look forward to it. Isn't that cool? What god do we want? You know what? Let's do an easy god, alright? Let's do an easy god. Just a little free magic spell. Now, this kind of sucks, because you are playing as Mizuki, so you don't necessarily... Yeah, this is kind of rancid. This is kind of rancid, honestly. Alright, what if... But what? The steak knife doing 3 damage? Like, I want something that does 4 damage, you know what I mean? I don't want something that does 3 damage. So, hear me out. Let me cook, alright? We're going police station, schoolyard, pharmacy, and monument. And we're gonna buy a scalpel, I think. Bone saw? No way. I mean, I guess it's like what we get first, right? But I mean, the bone saw is really bad. The bone saw is really bad. We're gonna need the power of being a musical idol to essentially just, like, not immediately die, if that makes sense. Sorry, that's me every Tuesday. That's if we're lucky. Because people like to they like their queen bee, honey bee lovely, alright? They like their queen, they like to be a worker bee, okay? If that's the most unhinged thing I've said in a while, it's definitely the most unhinged thing I've said in this video. But you know, it is what it is. Ramen Flood, I mean, you're looking at this mystery lineup, and you're like, yeah, this is pretty bad. We could get the meat cleaver. I don't know if I want to do that, though. Who's our ally? And what's our magic spell? Skin removal? Ushida's not very useful. Like, The meat cleaver's not... Like, I mean, the meat cleaver's horrible. But, like, we could. Do we do this first? They're relatively easy enemies, and we can run away if they get bad. If the mansion is unfortunately doomed, which there's no way to know if it is, it's doomed. Okay, the mansion's doomed. So was this a good idea? I mean, I think it had potential. Was it actually a good idea from, like, an execution standpoint? You know, yeah, I don't know. You could maybe get back to me on that one, you know? Now, we would like to skip... We would like to skip the... I mean... This is worth doing. As bad as this seems, this is worth doing. We will probably... I mean, we would still need to hit twice, you know? So it's like, it's actually not worth doing it like that. We're just gonna take 4 Doom for a really good item. I think that you kind of gotta just... I think taking 4 Doom for a really good item is a trade you're willing to make. I'm not a big fan of it, but we'll go ahead and... We've got a meat cleaver now, which is not good. I think it's usable, though, if we get Fame and 3 allies. Now, is Ushida gonna be one of those 3 allies? I'll get back to you that in about 1 to 2 business days. I'll get back to you on that one. Let me cook. Let me cook. I'm in the kitchen. Maybe I don't have any onions right now, but I almost want to just, like, yeah, let's open the envelope. Abolish was not worth 3 Doom. Abolish is not worth 3 Doom at all. In the slightest. We will get lost in the light. We kind of hope it's the Sphinx. I mean, I think you just always hope it's the Sphinx, right? I mean, 5 stamina? Our stamina's basically full, though. What if we got, like, a funny item? Actually, that's the Usurper King. Kindly decide. You can't just drop the Usurper King for, like, free like that, you know? You can't just say that. And here's the thing. Look at this. Oh, bonus. You piece. Well, whatever. We took 2 damage. Who cares? 2 damage. It is what it is. It's look who it is. We'll make the Usurper King proud, okay? No. I'm not even. I'm sorry. I'm not entertaining that. Thank God it actually rerolled perks. I feel like 99% of the time we hit the reroll perk button, it doesn't even do anything. I think you gotta go Household Hell. Because you gotta get the... Fool! I'm a fool! I'm a fool! There's a bandage! It's $3! No. No. Okay. Okay. No, dude, no. It's over. I mean, what on earth do you want me to say? You know, that's something I didn't consider. We don't have school nurse. We don't have school nurse. We don't have the medical bay. Every single time it's a 33% chance for you to have to spend, apparently, 3 funds and a bunch of Doom. Because you have to reroll for it. Don't do that. This is stamina, I remember that. Because if you fail it, like, you tear the poster down and it's got, like, razor blades under it. So you, like, grab it and then you got, like, razor blades in your hand and it hurts a lot. I remember that. Now, the mansion's doomed. Remember that. The mansion's doomed. Oh, come on, man. We do have the monument, though. We have the police station and we have the monument, which is, like, it's pretty good. Now, we do need EXP because we need to get to 8 strength. I will help the fisherman. Oh, look at that. You know... I mean, the mansion's doomed. The forest is doomed, too? Alright, we have a change of plans. I was gonna do Freaky Flood next. But, we're actually not gonna do Freaky Flood next. because of that problem right there, which is the mansion and the forest are both doomed. So if we go into Freaky Flood after this, we're either doing another doomed mansion mystery, or... I mean, this is, like, pretty respectable damage. We're gonna have to, like, throw the Stalker's Mask if both of these hit. Yeah, I think you go ahead and... Oh, but... No, you know, we're throwing the Demon Mask. Just because, okay? Just because. This is actually not that bad. Like, even if we miss, like, I'm pretty happy with... Like, obviously if we miss, it sucks. But, like, I'm pretty happy with where we're at right now. But what I wanted to say is, like, because we're fighting Akamanto... Like, okay, is Demon Mask better against the Fertility Idol? Yes, because it actually works. The Stalker's Mask works about Akamanto. Which one do I worry about more? Probably Akamanto, because you can't do an optional objective that gives you +2 damage and -1 damage taken. So we can kind of mitigate the fact that the Stalker's Mask doesn't work by just doing a little bit more work. Now, I really want to retreat from the room, but, like, we can't. I mean, I'd have to forget spells. I kind of want to keep the spells. What if we just rolled a 1? It doesn't matter. And we're moving here. We're schmoving here. If this was not a high threat level, and we could actually get sanity from taking a bath, I would be tempted to. But literally, it's 0. It's literally nothing or -3 doom. And you take -3 doom every single goddamn time, because that's how you win the game. Now, I'm stupid, by the way. I'm really stupid. I'm kind of, like, forgetting the game that we're playing here. So, that's a my B moment. Honestly, hands up, I think Peace of Mind. Because we've got Human Akamanto in the back pocket. And we've got a Stalker's Mask. That was a beautiful mystery. So, we were already not going into Freaky Flood, so my misplay didn't really matter, because we got into one fight and it wasn't that bad. But we forgot to get allies at the schoolyard, so we're going to go do that now. So we're looking at something like this, right? You're looking at something like this, and you're like, what would you rather get? And the problem is, with dexterity, is that we would have to put 2 points into dexterity to get it to 8, which is not happening. So we're just going to take Outdoorsman. And I kind of do want to get, like, folklore studies. Like, if I see folklore studies, I might be tempted to go, like, knowledge folklore studies. Blood Moon is awful, by the way. But that is, hopefully, where fame comes in, and we have some, a little bit of a benefit here. The only reason why, by the way, is because we have Curious Statuette. That's the only reason. So we can't do Frightening Flood. I don't think Akamanto is it yet. Although we do have, like, full stamina. And it's not like it's gonna get any easier, because we just got Blood Moon, so we're kind of screwed. Honestly, do you Akamanto Flood into Ramen? I think you do. If we get through this, I think this is like you just win. Now, the problem is, if we want to get rid of Ushida, in case, like, we think that we want to, like, fish for an ally that's actually does something for us. No, you know what, let's just get 2. -1 knowledge, you're off the team. Alright, I wasn't expecting to have to... Alright, we're gonna have to come back here. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back here. Unironically, because we can't share a creepy story. I was expecting 7 charisma to be able to get me 2 allies. Alas, only 1. It's pretty bad, actually. Pick up that book. That's a good book to get, especially because we're gonna have to... We made a lot of mistakes in this run. I guess that's one of the things about Harbinger of Doom, right? And one of the things about this game in general, is it really is just entirely up to random number generation on whether or not you get the hospital. I'm not swapping it over to hospital, we're just throwing it on the forest over here. I think one of the things to be said about this game over, like, any other roguelite that I played is just, like, how much RNG determines your level of being able to make mistakes or not, you know what I mean? Because, like, if you think about it, we've had runs where we've played a lot better. We've played a lot better. This is an amazing weapon, by the way. Holy shit. Like, we've played so much better and lost, and then we've had a run like this where we're playing poorly and we've made so many mistakes, and we have a pretty decent chance of winning. Like, I'm not gonna say that we are going to win, because that's hubris, but, like, we have a pretty decent... I'm gonna get the 3rd ally, don't worry. That's still good because I think we're gonna rest once before going in anyways, so... Yeah, creepy story. Student A. -1 perception? What is this shit? Alright, we're waiting. Like, get out of here. -1? +1 strength, thank God, okay? Jesus Christ. That was like, what the hell was I being what the hell was happening there? The most useless allies of all time. Please be stamina? Oh, beautiful. Alright, I almost want to rest one more time. Please be sanity or money that I can afford. Alright, that's good. We rest one more time, we get up to 12. That should balance our health out. And here's the thing. I do genuinely think you probably box cutter here. Oh, but the idol is so much harder. Like, health-wise. But we'll be having +2 damage. Do we just hope that it doesn't break? Like, we're in a pretty good spot right now, you know? Like, we're not in a bad... Like, we're doing all right. Like, I'm trying to think about the run right here. And... Okay. The problem is... Alright. If we go box cutter now, we might die to the idol. If we go meat cleaver now, we're actually in a pretty decent spot. And we have handcuffs, You gotta, we're really high health, we're going into flood. We have 12% bonus and attack speed. I think you just gotta send it. I think we can meat cleaver. I think we can use the meat cleaver here. And we just got more strength. We have parity on our health. Potentially we're taking 1 damage a turn. Like, this is... You can be pretty happy with... For 3 extra damage... You're not gonna take bonus, though. That's the problem. Like, we can do... I mean, we can do 10 damage and not really care, or we can do, like, 15 damage. It's like a 70% chance. Do you just want to set... Like, this puts us in an amazing spot if it hits. Beautiful. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. Because what we can do... I mean, it doesn't really matter how you want to do it. Just, do it. Beautiful. All right, wonderful. I didn't have to think about it that much. I genuinely did not have to think about it that much. Because it just worked really, really well. You're gonna take... You want to take EXP here, I think. But just because you don't want to... Like, you already have the perks that you need to win. But you would like to level up 2 more times. And so that 5 EXP might be the difference maker. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know what the average EXP is that you're gonna earn on a mystery, and I think that's, like, character dependent. And by that I mean, like, how many stats that you have, right? So, I don't think game theory for WoW's gone that far, to the point where people are like, yeah, you're gonna probably get this, or probably get that. So the thing is, we've kind of crafted a run where our attacks are better than our ally attack. Your ally attack is gonna go crazy if you have, like, a Fear Festival, right? Or you just get really, really, really lucky with just getting a bunch of allies. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. You feel like you have to sneeze, and then you say out loud, I've gotta sneeze, and then the sneeze just goes away. It's magic. Now, hold on one moment, okay? Hold on one moment. Okay, so here's the deal, alright? Here's what I'm thinking about. I think you just, like... You have to get through this guy in one event. You have to get through this guy in one event, so you just fully send it. Like, you just want to guarantee he's dead. Sure, you take a beating, but... Kappa guy even takes bonus? What the hell? Every time I use a sharp weapon, I'm like, Damn, that's crazy. Now, here's what you, I mean, we do have, like, the stats, but, I mean, it doesn't really... We kind of want to preserve our sanity. Now, here's the thing. We're not going to get both of them. We're not going to get both of them. Or not, sorry. We're not going to get all three, okay? We're going to get just 2 of them, because I always wanted to use this stage to fully heal. So we know that the forest is not doomed, and we have already started working on the school. So we're not getting the geologist, unfortunately. I might have just died doing that, but no, it doesn't matter. I will 100% take a detour. Are you crazy to dodge something like that? Okay, let's rest. I think you can rest twice, right? I'm pretty sure you can rest twice. I actually don't know how the village is doing, but we'll take the damage bonus, because we're going to be full health. Free spell. Protective carvings changes everything! Okay. I really want to cast this. I really want to cast this. But let's get the Forest Andy real quick, okay? Should be 1 more investigation, and then we can heal. Wait a minute. You'll love to see it. Okay, so we should be able to rest here. We go down to 3 stamina, but we get protective carvings. That goes so hard. Like, I'm so sorry. You gotta hit it. And here's the thing. You might be thinking to yourself, but you're on Ath-Yolazath, which casting spells raises doom. Only if they cost reason. Which, speaking of reason, that's what the boss does. So, honestly, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I think this might be historical revisionism. But as somebody who's been playing this game for, I think, officially over 1,000 hours now. Yeah, 1,007 hours. Here's the thing. I think this mystery might be one of the best mysteries in the game. Like, genuinely speaking, I think this is one of the best mysteries in the game. Like, just full stop on God. Oh, look who forgot the box cutter. You were probably screaming at that. Top of your lungs, and it's like so true, bestie. So effing true. So we only get attacked by 1 of them at the start. I don't know if that's a bug or what, but we're only getting hit once. So now what you do is you block, and you're gonna be blocking every turn after that because you don't want to like take 8 million damage or the badly bleeding proc because, you know, just sort of what happens. So what are we gonna do here? I think we're gonna buy ourselves some time. And we're not really buying ourselves time, I suppose, because we're just going to take 3 damage and do 15, which is not the best, but I mean, it exists, it's happening. So the boss is going to be taken down to 20, and now we're in the danger zone, where we have to keep blocking, or else we're kind of screwed, right? Take the boss down to 15, we should be able to get the kill this turn. So we can guarantee the boss takes 12. So how much damage does the... I mean, honestly, we could throw the Stalker's Mask if the box cutter doesn't do it. Of course the box cutter didn't do it. I would send an ally to go fight, but not happening. Now, here's the thing. You might think Abolish Moment, but I think Protective Carvings is just overall better. Also, we can just forgo Abolish and Protective Carvings. We don't need to keep it remembered. I remember that was a thing that got announced, right? Is, like, it was going to be you have to keep the spell in your spell book. And if you got rid of it, it would deactivate the ritual, but I don't think that ever got implemented. But I remember hearing about it. I don't know if that was official, though. I remember people talking about it as, like, a balance change. Right. So, we're going to level up again. We're 158 EXP. So, we're going to level up again. The end mystery bonus is going to get us there. So, we're gonna do it like this. We're going to go Folklore, Studies, and Strength. So, we are there at the 8 strength threshold for the Lighthouse, which is very good. And we should be able, if we're lucky, leadership and +1 knowledge point. Should go kind of crazy. Now, we have a Rancid Ramen mystery left, which should be pretty self-explanatory. Now, I would like to win without the Crestfallen Mask, because it's always fun to win without the Crestfallen Mask. but I am going to play around the fact that we have it. And, I mean, honestly, like... Which, I mean, we do have it, right? So it is important to kind of, like, make mental note that we could just wear it at any time and, like, rest at the house once. Actually, do we have fetid fumes? I don't know if we do. Okay, cool. All right, we're good. We're good. We've been doing a little bit of overthinking. I've been doing a little bit of thinking, and so it turns out that I'm also doing a little bit of thinking in the video games that I play, if you can believe that. So this is awful. Like, I don't like this. Mostly just because of our chance to hit is, like, abysmally bad, you know? So, I think I would have preferred to have, like, the, you know, the thing, the bozo. So, here's the deal. We can technically do, like, 3 attacks, but, like, I don't care, right? Like, I'm not on that damage taken pill right now. I mean, I think you do something like this, just to kind of see where you're at. Bonus, huh? So this kills, but, like, 265s? Ugh, I don't want to do 60, 85, 75? Like, this is great if it works, don't get me wrong, but I think we need to innovate here. I think it's time for the Stalker's Mask. Which, admittedly, kind of sucks, because... I mean, this kills, right? Absolutely. Because the thing is... Don't worry about it. The thing is... Yes, if we have a final boss, that makes it harder, because the final boss is human. That says a lot about society, that the final boss in an Eldritch Horror game is a human. It says a lot about society. This sucks. Like, just full stop, this sucks. So what is better? Running and not resting, or fighting and resting? We actually do have a much better hit chance, though. That is true. I don't know if you take bonus, though. This is with... By the way, this is one of the reasons why damage reduction might not be, like... Okay. If we did not have protective carvings, this guy would be doing 3 damage. If we block 3 damage, it goes to 1 damage. If we block 2 damage, it goes to 1 damage. You know what I mean? So, protective carvings is only good in the situation where we're going to be hit in a... because that's, like, all the enemies that do 3 damage now do 2 damage, right? So it's only good if we're getting hit. If we are blocking, it is the same thing as not having protective carvings. So just do keep in mind that when you're thinking about using these abilities. Because, like, what we can do is we can brace for impact. 82... Honestly, that's not bad. But I think that you can do 8 damage real quick. You can do 8 damage real quick, you can take 1. You got Desperation next turn. Does not take bonus, actually. Glued Corpse bites your hand. That's so mean. So this is doing 8. I mean, that's not killing, and if we miss it, it sucks, right? But then we can just rest, I think. Like, if it misses, we can just rest. Which is a little bit weird. Okay, I was trying to bug the game. Because it was being a little buggy, but... I think you still rest anyways. Like, just because, like, you don't want to die. We're definitely gonna level up because of the bonus post-mystery. We're also just, like, nailing every stat 5 dice roll possible. Like, we're rolling a 5 or lower every single time. So... I think we're good. I think we're fine. We're perfect. We're wonderful. Father Yasugi has made it to where I don't have to care about anything that happens anymore. The 5 EXP that I got earlier was overkill. You probably could have done something more fun. I really want to reroll to get leadership. I think it'd be really fun. But it doesn't matter. Like, we're taking -6, -5 at most, right? So, all I have to do... I think it's time for parted gift gambling. It'd be so funny, right? But you do this, now you can take 3, 5, and you're completely good. And you don't have Innsmouth look, right? Oh, oh, shit. I mean... Yeah, I guess. I'm pretty sure Innsmouth look can do both stamina and sanity. So let's see what we got. We're good. I don't remember. I don't remember. -3. We're good. And then we're good. So final boss. Do we have final boss? We do. It's been a Heart of Darkness kind of week, hasn't it? I feel like we've got Heart of Darkness in like every single run past. So I think I have to wear this just because like I don't remember any of our seconds. I literally don't. And so I will use this as an advantage of like putting in a buffer window for Innsmouth look, but you know, just had to make sure that we're not gonna. I did unfortunately have to do it to myself like that. I think Vigil was first, so I think we did Household Hell second. But I wasn't, like, I can't, if it's something that you have to, oh god, was it, I think it was Sotomura, because we did Violent Vigil first, and Billy Mays was our first enemy, we kicked him to death. So I actually remembered both of them, so I didn't actually have to wear this. Now the question is, can we take it off? No, I don't think we can. Mainly because I don't think that we can sell it. Now, you see something like this, and you're like, alright. Take a little bit of Doom as a treat, and then you probably just do this, and then throw the Meat Cleaver. Sorry, Meat Cleaver's not making it to the ending. I would be ashamed if you could take a screenshot of the victory screen. Can we get rid of this? And we did it without getting Faceless, by the way. Because it's you only proc Faceless if you like swap the equipment. So like you had a compass, or you had like I don't know, what other C-slot items are in the game? A Spiral Hoodie? Well, there we go. We won without the Akamanto mask. I didn't have anything equipped. Whoa. 3 seconds too late, by the way. But yeah, that was a pretty good Mizuki run. I can't really complain about that. I will do like a little bit of trivia just to be like, you know, give the cards in the top right corner some time to cook, but probably just a Pokidoku. Probably just a little casual Pokidoku. Now, this is maybe something that I can do. I'm not entirely sure. I'm looking at this and I'm getting a little scared. I see the Clodsire. I see the Clodsire. So, Dragon Water that's like Palkia, right? Am I insane? Okay, Palkia is Dragon and Water. I'm glad I remember that. Dragon Fighting is a little scary. Dragon Ground, that's, Garchomp. Garchomp, that's the word. That's the word that I'm looking for. That's a Garchomp, okay? Johto. Johto is Gen 2, right? So that would be like a Steelix? Question mark? Yes, okay. Johto Fighting? I'll come back to that one. Johto Water, Gen 2, right? So we could go like a Totodile or a Suicune is Water, right? Am I insane? Suicune is Water? I'm pretty sure Suicune is Water. Yeah, okay. Now, this is the part where it gets a little scary, right? So I think we can do... Whoops, I hit a button. I think that this is like a water dragon type, right? I think they're all I think they're like their original type and then dragon. Okay. Alright. And then Great Tusk. Alright. Now we have this middle column here that's a little scary, okay? Fighting Dragon? I don't know. I don't know what you want from me. Johto Fighting. Hitmon Top. Gotcha, okay. Now, we've made an H, apparently. Is Valiant a fighting type? Or, is this Urshifu? Is this, finally, can we do Urshifu? Ah, okay, let's do Iron Valiant. Ah, that would've worked. Alright, so what's a fighting dragon? Oh, Iron Hands! Oh, the motorcycle. The motorcycle is a fighting type, apparently a dragon fighting type. And then Komuo and Hakumo, or Hakamo-o? Hakamo-o and Komo-o. I would never, no, I wouldn't have gotten that. Ground Paldea is Cloudsire, but I remember Great Tusk first. Hitmonpop. Apparently Heracross Mega would have been, okay. But, a Wug Trio? Insane. Crazy. Oh, the Palafin? Okay. Tauros, Paldea, Aqua Breed. Yeah, sure. Okay. Alright. Yeah, whatever. So, we didn't get any of the correct picks from Electric Wind Girlfriend. Oh, Mantine? I love Mantine. I forgot it was Gen 2, because I used it primarily in Gen 4. So we didn't get any of these right. Not a single one. I guess if we were trying to get them right, I would have put Clodsire in the only acceptable Clodsire spot, I suppose. But we actually didn't get... Yeah, we didn't get a single one from any of the commons or the uncommons or anything like that. Yeah, we actually didn't get anything like that. So, you know, fair enough. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe out there. Have a good one. Bye.